Alright, everybody. Echo and I are still looking for another island and trying to upgrade our boat, just get resources going. Let's see what happens this time. On the Raw Adventures, I guess Clutch and Neko now. This little raft of mine is now this little raft of ours.
There we go. That is now our pickup line.
Nicely set up. Oh wait, there's a raft to the left. There's a tiny raft at the edge of our corner or peripheral vision.
Which I can't see.
You get on the corner and look a little to the right of the boat.
Oh, I see it very, very far out there.
Yeah. But sometimes they have like pretty good stuff on it.
Yeah, sometimes.
Convenient that they don't sink until you loot the box.
Yeah. I see that you got a lot of those extra food recipes. We only really need one of each. So, do you mind if I toss the others?
Toss anything that's duplicate. I didn't know what to do with recipes, so.
Yeah.
I just threw them in there.
Once you have the cook station unlocked, which you do, you have the cooking pot unlocked. Those recipes are used in it. Oop! Get off!
Oh. Prepared it.
Oop. And all the potatoes are gone. Did you pick them up?
I picked them up.
Okay.
I love this new water. Alright.
Probably want to angle this a bit more to the right. I mean to the left.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, I missed.
Missed that one.
Oh, yeah. And we're talking. Alright. It was.
Oh, that's why I couldn't hear the game.
Oh, and there's even 2 barrels just beyond, or 3 barrels maybe? Just beyond the boat. Yeah, we're totally going to bump into it. I think it's interesting that... Oh, you got it?
Yeah. Which was scrap bolt and a recipe.
Cool.
A recipe you don't have.
He took out our one collector. Eric.
What collector? The one at the very end?
On the right, yeah.
I don't think there was one there.
Oh, did you put it somewhere else?
Right.
Oh, now that I'm in the water. Hey, kitty. Coming out? Was the empty bottle usable as like instead of the cup?
Yes. The water bottle can be used to hold about 5 amounts of what the water cup can hold.
Oh wow, that's like an entire thing of that water.
Yep. But you still also want to have the cup so that you can use it to use the cup to refill the purifier unless you make 2 bottles.
A little annoying.
But that means 1 bottle can't instantly fill up the seawater side. Okay, since it seems like we're going more that way, let me move one of these collectors.
Oh, we can always change their direction. We already got the boat. I just hadn't corrected our course.
Yeah.
Mind you,
It seems like this is the direction the wind is mainly going. Like I said, the direction of the trash is closely related to what the wind's going. So you may use that as a identification. Especially when you need to build a raft or repair it, going with it is the best choice. Because we can get plenty of resources.
you're definitely doing pretty good on the resources right now.
I need to get some food here soon. So, fishing.
I have not done fishing. You'll have to let me know how that works out.
Here,
I keep
the
saying
shark.
it's my next objective or priority, and
Shark.
it's been like hours since I tried.
The shark. There. Yeah. He was at this corner here.
All right, I'll repair it. He likes this corner. I got some food cooking for you if you. Oh, scare the bird away yet? Oh well.
Yeah, you want to try to sneak up on it to kill it.
Oh, I wasn't trying to kill. I was trying to just harvest the collector. Hey, I don't see any islands around. Oh, water's getting choppy. Not that we have a shortage of the leaves. Might as well grab it. They get used up quick when you make rope.
Well, we only have a little bit over 20 because of the collectors.
Ah, good point. Collectors do take quite a bit. They're worth it though. And we're headed straight towards the barrel. Nice. Now, usually, you see what there is, of course, random garbage piles in the ocean. But there's also each island has a garbage pile around it, as does the rafts you find. So usually, if you see stuff floating around, it's sometimes worth taking a look. See if there's an island nearby.
Okay, after planting some potatoes, I noticed that the planter box immediately got watered, but I didn't do that. Is it because it's next to the purifier?
No, it's what happens is sometimes if you have two planted that are watered, and you put another one just before you harvest the ones that are there, it sometimes auto waters. I think it's a bit of a glitch. I tried to avoid it, but sometimes it happens.
Well, first for me, I've never seen that happen before.
Wow, water's getting real rough. Is there a way to take out a piece of the raft you put down before?
You need the axe.
You have to axe it up.
Yep. You get some resources back, but not all.
That's fine. Wasn't much. Here's a corner piece anyway. There we go. Now we're a nice white craft.
I put a catfish on the grill for you.
Thank you. Oh. I see a barrel to the left. Nailed it. 2 leaves, 2 planks. That's probably the cheapest barrel I've ever seen. There's a barrel out front. Looking for islands. It's too foggy to see any islands right now.
Trying to keep an eye out on the shark also.
Shark's a bit of a pain in the ass. Here he comes. He jumped right into like this. Even before he got on me, I had him pegged with the. There.
There's another little raft.
Oh, which way?
Just turn the sail to it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I now have a flipper and an oxygen bottle.
So you can go diving longer.
And I swim fast. Alright. Rather than making more goo, unless you need goo stuff, I was thinking we could start making metal.
Yeah, go ahead with metal. And the catfish is ready.
Alright, just trying to get this 3 fronds. There we go. First time I'm having fish. Ooh, that gives you quite a bit of food. You can eat more than once.
2 times.
Oh, that gives you so much food.
For the bigger fish, anyways.
Oh, there's a raft straight ahead. That must be the one you're talking about.
Yep. Been slowly adjusting. Just gotta keep us going to it.
And this game is really pretty. It's come a long way.
Yeah. If I had a paddle, I will be using that to help get us closer.
Yeah, I never ended up building a paddle. I always just used the sail to get off whenever I got stuck on a rock or something.
I used the paddle to help maneuver when the sail wasn't doing much.
Do we have a fish stew recipe already?
Yeah, we do.
Right, so the one that I found we can get rid of.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a pretty low. That's the biggest raft I've seen. I've seen a raft that big before.
I have once.
Going for it. I missed my jump, but that's okay. Ow!
Oop.
I jumped and he just got me just as I jumped. All right, a rope, a plank, a scrap, fish stew recipe, and another piece of rope. Don't need fish stew.
Wait, that looked like a different type of fish stew.
Was it?
Yeah.
There's different types of fish stew?
Oh. This is a normal fish stew. What we have right now is a simple fish stew.
Oh. I didn't know there was a difference. How can you see the difference?
the name. The
Fish
one
stew,
in
two
here is
fishes, an egg.
and milk. From the looks of it. The other one is just simple, which is 2 beets or um, potatoes with a mackerel or herring, I think.
There's a cooked mackerel on the grill for you.
Yeah,
Thing is,
I
you're the
put
one
that
that
there.
caught it and put it there. Then you know it was ready.
Yeah.
All right. Right.
It's getting those collectors up, which will help where we don't have to toss the rope as much.
Yeah, the rope doesn't always last the grip.
Yeah.
You got a lot of scrap.
Yeah. But we also need a good amount of metal made to use some of that scrap.
Yeah, but we got like over 100 scraps.
So if we
Working
can
on
start
making iron.
ingots. Yeah. Oop. Naughty. Yeah,
There you go.
once we probably want to make metal spears as fast as possible because these wooden ones just don't last.
All right, at least one of us got it.
Yeah.
I missed.
Yeah. Because you aimed where it was and not where it was gonna be.
No, I aimed ahead, just not ahead enough. Oh shit, two birds.
I only saw one.
There's two barrels up front.
Yeah, one's going to the catcher, the other one isn't.
You get the other one?
Yep. I think you just got too many rocks.
Well, before I had the permanent anchor, I needed those rocks.
Now we still need some for basic axe until we have a nice supply for the metal on one. But the rest can toss to free up space in these
Fine.
chests.
Like I said, I was using them quite a lot when I had to dispose of them. Ooh, island up the head. Basically going right towards it already. Yes. Hey. Because the birds are coming in too, that's why Bob's not doing his job so well. There's just too many birds. Alright, dropping anchor.
Okay, so we got 2 bolts, we just need 4 ingots made,
Okay.
and then we each can have a spear.
Actually, let's go a little bit closer. Actually, no, that is actually pretty close.
Oh, let's go closer. That way we don't have to swim as much and get eaten. One
But
thing
if
to be
you're
made.
too close, he'll follow you when you're underwater to the island. That's why if you park just a little bit far off, he'll hang around your boat. Sure, you come back to a damaged boat, but
I guess then one of us stays though, the other one goes getting resources.
I put a bolt in the one container. We definitely need more storage.
Yeah.
Like I have, oh, I can use that to make rope real quick. I have like 50 palm leaves on me. Feed.
There, another storage.
Well then, throw what I got into there.
Didn't hit the right key to get my weapon out.
Right. Eating the potatoes like that were cooked. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a drink of water and then put my new flippers to use. Of course, the shark swims right in front of me as I'm about to jump. I swear, he knew. He's listening to us. Not as dumb as he looks. Oh wow, the reef is like already almost right below us.
Nice.
Ow. Yeah, he got a piece of me. That's okay. Once I go on the island, he'll probably come back to the boat. This is like one of the biggest underwater reefs that I've seen. Oh. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check on my axe. Didn't realize it's close to dead.
Okay.
These trees that definitely have to go.
I got myself a metal spear. The next will be axe.
How expensive it is to use, like resource-wise, to make things was one of my complaints at first, but kind of grown on me. Like it's not that bad. Was my axe?
One thing about the cooking pot, when used with those recipes, if your hunger is already full, or even if it's not, it will add a extra piece of the bar so that you have more food for longer before you would need to uh, eat again.
Kind of cool. I've not used the cook stuff because I've just been barbecuing potatoes.
Yeah.
Who
Plus
doesn't love baked potatoes?
having much, and plus not having much space to deal with yet.
Sure.
Yeah, we would need to gather up a lot of wood before we start um, building upwards.
Or is there anything that you can do with the great clams beside making the nest or whatever?
I don't think so. I think that's their main objective is to be used in making those nests.
Well, then we could make more nests if we need to. Otherwise, I'm not picking up any more clams. We got like 10 or 12 in the storage already.
There's 13 in the storage.
Or 12. So, I was close.
Yeah.
12 and 13, they're both a dozen. Arguably, so... Crap. My hook died. I have enough egg. I don't have any plastic.
If you come over here, I'm gonna give you my old plastic hook that you can use.
Alrighty, on my way. Shark's off to the right. I'm coming in on the left. Or your right, I guess. My left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dump what I grabbed already into this one. We can sort it afterwards.
Oh, I will. Since I'm
Alright.
trying to keep guarding Raph.
Oh man, the difference going from a metal hook to a plastic hook again. Ugh, so slow. Oh, shark found me. Damn it. All right, let me get off or out of the water. Get rid of him. On the one island, I found an underwater cave that led to a little camp that had a chest in it. Is there any point in me grabbing flowers of that?
Flowers is, to my knowledge, is only used for dye. So if you want to paint, yeah, go ahead. If you don't care about painting anything,
I'm not worried about it
I
yet.
wouldn't worry about it.
The main reason I have flowers now is the first island I just grabbed everything.
Same. That's what I did before.
So we could probably throw the petals out and just keep the seeds that we have. That'd free up a little bit of storage too.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and do that.
It's one of the things I was thinking of doing the next time I play it anyway. Oh, there's the petal.
I'm gonna move those recipes into the chest that had those petals,
That works.
just to move them there.
My original idea was to keep the chests near the oven and that for like food related. Deep breath. Is there a way to tell the difference between the clay and the sand?
I think there is a way, but it's very subtle.
I think I'm starting to see it. The clay is just a little bit more orange.
I think so. One of them is.
It took me so long to figure out that I had to put the wet clay bricks down on the raft to dry in the sun. It was like such an aha moment. It felt good. And then it's like, oh man, I'm so stupid not realizing this sooner. And so it felt bad. The first time I clued it, I'm like, oh, maybe I put it on like the fire, dry it that way. No, okay. But eventually I got it, obviously, since I have the kiln.
Yeah. You don't really need that. I think the bricks are only used for the kiln. So unless you plan on making more, you don't really need to make more of those. Which probably, once you start getting a lot of resources, yeah, you might want more than one to speed up.
Yeah, which is why we have more brick already made.
Okay, so I'm used to better spears one-shotting those
Alright.
birds and not using a wooden stake.
You one shot a bird with a wooden stake.
I just tried. It flew away after the first hit.
Usually when they fly away on me, it's because I missed. Or maybe
That's
it was the
also
same bird hanging around and it just took more than one hit. Alright. Chopping down this last tree with my stone axe. And then I think we're done here. Stone axe still chops down the trees pretty quick. Oh, it's getting dark too. I want to get the sand in case we need to make more glass. I was thinking it might be worth having a second water purifier going.
Yeah.
And now that I can finally tell the difference between sand and clay, and the plastic hook broke. Ooh. I'll be right back. I see barrels.
Okay.
Let me know if the shark's following me.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
He's
shit.
right behind you.
Ow. Alright, well, I got the barrel. Coming back. It might be safer to come back via the island. The island's a lot closer. Little bunny hops out of the water because that's physically possible. There we go. Whew. That guy is tenacious. Alright. On my way back. Cooked up a big hunger getting all that diving done.
I've been processing metal ingots.
Oh, there's another island right behind us.
Huh? Where?
Directly behind us. You can only see if you look at the corner. Oh, now it's dark. You can't see it.
Oh, I may barely see the tree on it.
Yeah,
Barely.
I know. That's how I saw it too. It's like, oh, that's a tree. I see it. Right,
More potatoes are on the grill and cooked.
some palms. Oh wow, the fins in the water bottle don't last that long, do they?
Hmm? The what?
The fins in the oxygen bottle.
Well, I never used them. I made them, but I haven't used them, so I wouldn't know.
After that trip, the oxygen bottle is at about 54%, and the flippers are at about 56.
Dang.
Like, granted, I did a lot of swimming, but
Yeah.
surprising.
I guess.
All right, I can see the island straight on now.
Yeah. I guess what you want to do with those type of items is take them off, keep them in your inventory, and then when you need them because you're going to be diving, then put them on. That way, if you're doing short-term swimming, it's not using it.
I gotta like how the potatoes work. You pick up three, you harvest 3 potatoes, you get 6. Put 3 down, cook 3.
Yeah.
Like perfect symmetry.
Yeah, we're running low on wood, by the looks of it.
I have 13 wood on me. 14 now. Alright, dropping. Oh, this is a tiny island. I just need to make a hook. Do we have enough to make a scrap hook or the metal hook?
Yes.
I need one more plastic and a rope and the bolt, and I can probably build it.
Hey, why do you need plastic? The
Oh,
scrap hook is scrap, rope, plank, and bolt.
I'm not sure why I said plastic. I meant to say scrap. There we go. All right. Scrap.
Is your axe also doing fine?
It's a brand new stone axe.
Okay.
I put all my wood in the pot in the one storage.
Okay. I got metal axe if needed. Oop.
All right. Be right back.
Yeah.
Next time I'm gonna let you go do the exploring, I guess. Can't be fun being stuck on the boat all the time.
No, I don't mind being on the boat. I can get some things done for us.
Nice having an extra person around, that's for sure. Certainly much more talkative than Bob. He just looks at me in a surly kind of way. Gets a little annoyed when I let his head fall off. I keep telling him it's because he's not keeping his calm, but no, he says it's the birds. And the fact that I think he's talked to me might be signs I've been on this ocean alone too long. Oh.
It's alright. I had a soccer ball with a face on it as my companion.
Is that a thing in the game?
No.
Oh,
But
I was gonna say that'd be awesome if you could actually find like a soccer ball. But rather than it be Wilson, call it like Voight or something. That would have been the best. I would have been like laughing so hard.
Yeah, mine was
But-
Bob.
Bob had a brother for a while there, but then I got rid of the second, or the medium planter, just because I was having a hard time keeping the birds away from it anyway, so I kept losing the watermelons I was trying to grow. Got like
There we go.
13 wood there.
We got some chicken.
Ooh, did you get a kill a bird?
Yep.
Teach them to attack Bob.
Another one attacked Bob and I got him. So that's 4 drumsticks from it.
Oh, metal, good. It's so dark. I'm harvesting things by their glow right now.
Yeah. That's how I found the seaweed. Because I was going, okay, how do I make the goo?
Yeah, same here.
It looks like seaweed. Let me try to find seaweed. Where? I see the vines, but I didn't see how to collect them until nighttime fell, and then voila, they glowed.
Yeah, for me, it's like I had found a seaweed thing that I harvested, and then I was like, "Well, how do you get goo? I haven't seen that anywhere." And then I had just done the kill. And I'm like, "I wonder, do you cook it? Make it into like a glue, kind of like?" And then, but sure enough, I tried it and it worked out.
Into a paste.
I do like how the natural exploration and just like putting things together in the game. It's a nice feedback loop. As long as, like, if you start playing with a friend, like if you go on to get a friend into it, you kind of have to let them learn the ropes themselves, because a lot of the fun is just learning and just exploring and figuring what you can make with what. Or at least for me, that discovery is a core part of the loop. Right, found a good supply of metal at least. Bunch of copper here. There's some seaweed. Found some watermelons for you. I had one from the last some from the last island, so I'll give them these two to you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I mean,
For giant
that,
clams and stones, I think I'm done this. Or oh wait, no, just that side of the island. Good. Is it worth getting more copper?
Right now, no.
All right, I'm gonna leave the copper then. Focus on scrap, sand, and metal.
But actually, let's see. Right now we have enough copper for what we would need later.
Okay. I think I have a few on me because I couldn't tell it was copper in the dark.
Yeah.
So, be more than good.
Yeah. When you get back there, will be some cooked drumsticks for you.
Sweet. I've only killed 2 birds myself so far. They were tasty.
Yeah.
There. That looks okay. Yeah, clay definitely has a bit of an orange tinge. Where sand's more of a white sandy color. I'm a little disappointed you can't do more things with clay. But maybe it's like a technology thing, we just need to get further. Alright. 2 of the 3 reefs have been harvested. Moving on to the last one, which is closest to our boat. So let me know if the shark all of a sudden heads my way.
He just attacked the boat.
Alright, that should be good then for a bit. Yeah, when you have clay and sand side by side, it's easy to tell the difference. But when it's only one of them, like,
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure. Ooh, a bunch more seaweed.
Yeah, I want to make that copper into ingots, but I'm gonna hold off until we get more wood.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of wood on the islands. There's usually like 3 trees, and that gets you like 13. These metal hooks are a dream. They harvest so fast, and they last so much longer.
I know, with the large crop plot, it does give you a bit more wood out of it when you're planting trees that way. You had
a large plot on your raft?
Yeah. I was switching between palm seeds and the mango seeds so that I can get some mango. But sadly, mango trees don't always give you a seed compared to palm will. So far.
Alright, coming back.
Okay.
Got a good harvest. Right. Whew. Raising anchor.
Yep.
Used up the rest of that oxygen bottle. And my flippers have like maybe 15%. Watermelons are in the seed chest for you.
Okay. Yeah, the chest over here, the new one, has the food.
Perfect.
This way, instead of making food on demand,
Does it keep? I wasn't sure if it would go bad or anything.
no, it doesn't go bad.
I think one of the foods I ate something like had a health bar afterwards, so I'm like, oh, maybe it was
Uh,
going bad, or I didn't know, so it's just not taking
it's
chances.
it's pretty much like the watermelon and other items where it has a bar, but that's pretty much means it can be eaten more than just once.
All right, good to know.
So far, I have not seen anything related to spoils. But as you were also doing that, I built a streamer to see the win.
Not a problem. Probably a good idea to have.
Oh yeah, did you know that with the mallet, if you middle mouse click, it does the repair instead of having to right click and choose?
No, I did not know that. That is super good to know. Do you know how many times I've been right clicking, sliding down, click repair, sliding it right click, slide it back up.
Yeah, I'd done that for so long, and I found, oh, thank God.
Can you plant tree? You can only plant trees in the large. You were saying?
Yes, only in the large. And one thing I don't know is if you pick up a chest, if it keeps the content.
It does not.
Oh, you tried?
Yeah, I had 3 small chests at one point, I think.
Okay.
No, don't have any resources on me. I've been dumping it.
No.
Box. All right, I'm going to keep the sand, clay, and uh, clay bricks in the one with the food, just for like sorting purposes for now.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, we definitely got more. Um, whatchamacallit, copper than we need right now.
Well, that copper will be needed completely, almost completely. I think probably a few will be left over afterwards.
I figure eventually we'll need it. Like the circuit boards are going to need stuff.
Yeah, well, between the receiver and 3 antennas, that would need 20 copper. And then we need to make batteries to power the receiver, and that takes 1 copper, so we're gonna go through copper over time. So having 25 right now is good. Ooh, island's coming up,
Ooh, which way?
the direction we're heading.
Definitely need the wood.
Yes. Oh, okay, so... I guess I need to think about making another chest for our normal crafting materials, because we're running out of space in it. And if we need more wood, we want more space.
Right.
Damn it. Swing too early. One thing that I like about building walls is you may at least stack 3 storages, maybe 4 on top of each other, using the wall.
Oh yeah?
So it saves up floor space that way.
Repaired the... Or replaced the missing tile on the corner. What? Game's got such pretty sunsets. And moon rises and moon sets. Forgot. Drop an anchor.
If I'm going exploring, I don't want to be too far away.
You don't want it to be too close, otherwise the shark will be on you the whole time.
Oh, that's the thing. Most of our exploration is not underwater right now. It's mostly just land.
He won't follow you if he's around the boat. That's why you don't want to be too close. If you park too close to the island, I was going to give you the flippers. Not that there's much left.
No.
Do you have an axe?
Yep.
But trust me, being close to the boat, the shark will follow you. Like, if you go onto the island, the shark will come back to the boat. That's why I got used to putting the boat just a little bit further than I'd probably want. And when you're single player, usually you get like 1 bite taken out of you on the way to the island. And then when you get on the island, he's back at your boat.
Well, that's the thing. When I was doing it, I had it next to the island, he barely attacked my boat. Because...
Yeah, but then he's always attacking you.
Well, not always. Because because I did fishing, I would make shark bait. So he was attacking that instead.
This way he won't even be anywhere near you, though. Dear God, like we're close enough that if you're on this side of the island and you're in the water, you're close enough that he'll go to you.
Yeah, I don't see a reason to get more resources in the water right now. It's mainly just stuff that's on the island.
Yeah, most of what we need is the wood.
Okay.
Alright. Any other islands nearby? Sometimes they come in little chains. No, alright. Raising anchor. Moving sideways around the island. Right. Oh, that's another 54-minute video. I get too into this game. Alright, everybody, remember, like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. We'll see you next time on this little raft of mine.